And welcome to the Cougar Den for a night of rivalry volleyball. Tonight, it is the Canyon Cougarettes against the Smithson Valley Rangers. On the Cougars Network, I'm Brain Freeman. The Canyon Cougarettes come into this match riding a 6-match winning streak, and tonight look to remain in the 26-6A title hunt, while the Rangers are trying to end a 2-game losing streak and stay in the 26-6A playoff picture. Coming up, we'll take a look at the district standings and we'll visit with Canyon head coach Heather Sanders. All that and more coming up. Back with more Canyon High School volleyball on the Cougars Network.
Chicken Express is the place for legendary chicken tenders, the freshest sides, and the best sweet tea in Texas. Chicken Express is the place for legendary chicken tenders, the freshest sides, and the best sweet tea in Texas, Chicken E Sweet Tea. Let's give a big thank you to the Brown family for supporting all the high schools in the area for over a decade. Dine in, drive up, or drive through. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Sunday, September 23rd. Don't miss the 911 two-night premiere event.
Must be hard being a first responder.
And if you missed a heart-pounding second of 911 Season 1,
we have to get her to the hospital.
Watch it anytime on demand at Fox Now.
The only way to survive the job is to find a way to cope with the ones that lose. But when you actually save someone, there is no better feeling in the world.
I am gonna get you out of here, I swear on my life.
911, the two-night premiere event, starts Sunday, September 23rd on Fox.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Physicians Premier. Our conveniently located freestanding ERs are fully equipped and expertly staffed so you get the best care closest to home. At Physicians Premier, you'll find faster service, friendly doctors, and a comfortable level like no other. And Texas Regional Bank. Buying or building a home? We have construction and mortgage loans to help. For all your personal or business banking needs, Texas Regional Bank, the people you know. And Texas 46, a home-style hill country restaurant, has been in the Spring Branch community for over 30 years, where the focus is on a Lone Star favorite, slow-cooked barbecue. We can cater or host your next large event, too. Welcome to Texas 46.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den on the Cougars Network. Coming up tonight, a 26-6A match between the Canyon Cougarettes and the Smithson Valley Rangers. Joining us now is Canyon head coach Heather Sanders. The Cougarettes come into this match with a record of 29-11, and they have won 5 straight. Coach, let's start there. How well have you been playing lately?
I feel like the girls have been playing really, really well. We're really in a rhythm. We're able to utilize all of our hitters. I feel like we have a lot of confidence in the player that's next to us on the court, and just feel like we have a good energy and good chemistry.
The team was dealt a tough blow near the end of non-district play, losing your setter, your senior, in Meg Howard, but others have stepped up in her absence, namely Erin Jones, a sophomore that's at her position. How much of a difference maker has she been?
Yeah, you know, Erin had to fulfill this role last year a little bit when Meg got hurt, and so she had a taste of it. She does a really nice job, and the older girls, I feel like, do a really nice job of supporting her and trying to build her confidence. And she really wants to work to be the best that she can and offer as much as she can to the game. She's always willing to learn and work. She's got great hands. She's really strong. So yeah, she's been great. She's beginning to offer a little bit more offensively. She's a great blocker. So yeah, she stepped up and done a really good job. And then Maddie has really done a nice job filling in for Meg in the back row. You know, we had to completely change kind of defensive scheme. I don't know that Maddie's ever played right back, but she's doing a tremendous job in that position.
And I mentioned Erin Jones. She's one of your younger players, again, only a sophomore, but you have a handful of veterans on this year's team to include Kylie Treflick, one of your seniors. How locked in has she been all season?
Yeah, Kylie, she's done a tremendous job. She lit it up the last time we played these guys. She lit it up Tuesday night whenever we played New Braunfels. She kind of thrives on a big crowd, and she just got back from her visit to Texas Tech after last weekend, and I don't know, you could kind of see a little bit of a difference in her, I think. Yeah, I can do this. I'm good enough to play at that next level, so I'm going to do it here. So that's been fun.
You mentioned lit it up in the previous match against Smithson Valley. Well, Treflick had 29 kills in that win over the Rangers, a 4-set win then back on September the 11th at Ranger Gym. So you won that match. What will it take to pull off a sweep against a conference or against a district opponent, or rather tonight?
Well, I think that number alone tells you just how hard we're going to have to work to get another win over these guys. That night, Hannah, the other outside hitter, had 18, I believe, and Angel had 10. Their defense is amazing. They keep balls off the floor. You go up and have the swing of your life, and it somehow comes back. They're super, super scrappy, and they always seem to give us one of their best matches of the year. So we anticipate a dogfight, a battle, and we're ready to get in there and get after it.
As to be expected in a rivalry match. Coach, thanks so much and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, it's Smithson Valley against Canyon coming up on the Cougars Network. First serve is coming up next. We're back in a moment right here from the Cougar Den.
Your life is full of journeys. You're always on the go, dealing with ever-changing challenges. And there's a place where you always feel welcome and safe, a place you call home. But you can't be everywhere at once, or can you? Honeywell Total Connect keeps you connected to your home no matter where you are. Receive push notifications on your iOS device every time motion is captured or someone presses your Skybell video doorbell. You can now see, hear, and speak to your visitors all through the Honeywell Total Connect iOS app.
Hello, Becky.
Hi, Aunt Susan, I'm here.
Sure, I'll open the door for you.
You can use your smartphone to disarm the security system and unlock the door for your guests, while seeing, hearing, and speaking to your visitor all from one app on a single screen. Honeywell Total Connect helps to increase your home security, keeping you comfortable and always in control. Now you can focus on what truly matters. Enjoy the convenience you've never had before. Honeywell Total Connect grants you peace of mind so you'll never miss anything ever again. Picture the possibilities.
A look at the Canyon Cougar mascot getting fired up before this big 26-6A rivalry matchup between the Canyon Cougarettes and the Smithson Valley Rangers. Both teams looking to climb the 26-6A ladder, and with that we'll take a look at the district standings. And right now in first place, the district's only remaining undefeated team in 26-6A play. The Clemens Buffaloes, a perfect 8-0 and the only team with 30 wins overall. The Cougarettes can pick up their 30th win with a victory over Smithson Valley tonight. Canyon, meanwhile, a 2-game lead for second place over East Central and only 1 game back of Clemens for first. There is a 2-way tie for fourth place right now between the Braunfels and Steele. Both teams 4-4 in 26-6A play. The Rangers a game back of both the Knights, and Unicorns with a record of 3-5 in district play. Again, a big one coming up. Smithson Valley 3-5 in 26-6A play. The Cougarettes 7-1, and both teams again looking to inch closer towards the postseason. The Cougarettes in a good spot. Smithson Valley's got some ground to make up. First serve is coming up next. Back with more Canyon High School volleyball on the Cougars Network.
When you're ready for a break, hurry in to Chicken Express. Let us do all the cooking for you. We always offer high-quality, affordable meals that the entire family will enjoy. Our chicken is never frozen and it's hand-battered fresh, so you can really taste the difference. You can expect fast and friendly service at Chicken Express, whether you dine in, drive through, or drive up. Hurry in and hurry back to Chicken Express.
If you bank at Frost, we'll help keep your money safe. If you use your Frost debit card, the chip will make it more secure. If there's a suspicious transaction on your card, you'll get an alert. If you do, you can freeze your card with the Frost app. If you lose your phone, Touch ID login will help keep the app secure. Of course, if all you need is help from people who care, we've got that too.
Oh, look at that! It's starting to feel like a mega pick. I'm loving this place already. You're digging, you're going through the layers. This is American history, and it's for sale. I'll take it.
Watch History Channel, GVTC, Channel 557.
They say it's cooked to perfection when he decides it is. They say the word flavor was named after him. They say you can beat Bobby Flay. What do they know? Beat Bobby Flay, Thursday night at 10 on Food Network.
Watch Food Network, GVTC, Channel 563. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Physicians Premier. Our conveniently located freestanding ERs are fully equipped and expertly staffed so you get the best care closest to home. At Physicians Premier, you'll find faster service, friendly doctors, and a comfortable level like no other. And Texas Regional Bank. Buying or building a home? We have construction and mortgage loans to help. For all your personal or business banking needs, Texas Regional Bank, the people you know. And Texas 46, a home-style hill country restaurant, has been in the Spring Branch community for over 30 years, where the focus is on a Lone Star favorite, slow-cooked barbecue. We can cater or host your next large event, too. Welcome to Texas 46.
Okay, take a look here. You know, these pearly whites, they're just not right. So you got this guy here, and boom, you move it over here. And don't forget this guy here. You shove it over here. After Ferris Orthodontics get a hold of these teeth, bam! It's like magic for your teeth. So the thing is, when teeth are lined up, you get a good smile. And it was Ferris Orthodontics that did that right there.
Your life is full of journeys. You're always on the go, dealing with ever-changing challenges. And there's a place where you always feel welcome and safe, a place you call home. But you can't be everywhere at once, or can you? Honeywell Total Connect keeps you connected to your home no matter where you are. Receive push notifications on your iOS device every time motion is captured or someone presses your Skybell video doorbell. You can now see, hear, and speak to your visitors, all through the Honeywell Total Connect iOS app.
Hello, Becky.
Hi, Aunt Susan, I'm here.
Sure, I'll open the door for you.
You can use your smartphone to disarm the security system and unlock the door for your guests, while seeing, hearing, and speaking to your visitor, all from one app on a single screen. Honeywell Total Connect helps to increase your home security, keeping you comfortable and always in control. Now you can focus on what truly matters. Enjoy the convenience you've never had before. Honeywell Total Connect grants you peace of mind so you'll never miss anything ever again. Picture the possibilities.
Welcome back inside the Cougar Den for this 26-6A rivalry matchup between the Canyon Cougarettes and the Smithson Valley Rangers. A look at the Cougarettes. They come in 29-11 on the season and winners of 5 in a row. And in district play, Canyon playing very well, 7-1 so far in 26-6A play. And here at home, very tough to beat. The Cougarettes a record of 15-4 here at the Cougar Den, the best home record in the 26-6A district. You look back at how the Cougarettes got to this point. now 40 matches into the season. They started the year kind of rough, 5-5 after the first 10 games, a very high bar set under 20th year head coach Heather Sanders. But on a roll since then, as Canyon has won 24 of its last 30 matches, and the red hot play comes despite a tough injury to senior setter Meg Howard. We spoke with Coach Sanders about that earlier in our pre-match coverage. Howard suffered an ankle injury late in non-district play, but the Cougarettes have not missed a beat. As you see Coach Sanders get ready for tonight's match against Smithson Valley, they have lost just 4 sets in 8 district matches and have not lost a set since September the 14th in a 3-1 defeat against Clemens. One of those set losses, though, did come to Smithson Valley, albeit Canyon won the match in 4. You go back to that match at Ranger Gym back on September 11th. Smithson Valley won the first set that night, but then the Cougarettes took over, outscoring Smithson Valley the rest of the way, 75-51. But this has been a fairly evenly played matchup in recent years. A year ago, the Rangers, yes, swept the season series, but both matches went the full 5, and it's been pretty back and forth over the past 18 matches. In fact, each team 9 wins each. As now you take a look at Rangers head coach Courtney Patton in year 2 here at Smithson Valley. Coach Patton coming over from Alamo Heights, where she had over 300 wins in 11 seasons, a former player at Churchill High School in the greater San Antonio area, and taking over for the great Leanna Gombert, now the athletic director here in the Comal ISD. So a lot of familiarity with her program and with Coach Heather Sanders. And again, Canyon tonight looking to sweep the season series. They have not swept the Rangers since 2014, 4 years ago. The players take off the warm-ups, and we are about ready for the playing of tonight's national anthem here at the Cougar Den. And again, both teams a bit streaky, but heading in opposite directions. The Cougarettes have won 5 straight. The Rangers have dropped 2 in a row, and now a game back of the coveted 4th spot in the 26 6A district. Earlier tonight, in the JV matchup, Canyon won 2-1 over Smithson Valley. That wrapped up about a half hour ago. As we get ready for first serve here from the Cougar Den of this varsity matchup. At a late season matchup as well. Not a lot left in the schedule after tonight. The second round of district play just kind of getting underway. You look at what happened earlier this week on Tuesday. Smithson Valley came up short in its match against New Braunfels, or against Clemens rather, while Canyon defeated New Braunfels on Tuesday. And you look at the trio of Cougarettes that stood out of that win over the rival Unicorns. Kylie Treflick, 15 kills. Aaron Jones, 35 assists. Kaylin Hernandez, 19 digs in the sweep over the Unicorns. And a big match coming up for Canyon on Tuesday as they will take on district-leading Clemens and looking to take, again, a 6-match winning streak into that matchup against the Buffaloes next week. As now we turn things over to the PA announcer here inside the Cougar Den for the introduction of the lineups and also the recognition of Family Night here at Canyon High School. Or Teacher Appreciation Night, actually the event here at the Cougar Den on top of the big matchup coming up. And shortly the playing of our national anthem as we get ready for first serve here from Canyon High School. And right now it is the Ranger players being introduced to the crowd here at the Cougar Den. You see Gabby Smith there wearing the dark jersey for Smithson Valley, the junior who has battled some injury over the offseason. And Maddie Dennis, the last one introduced, a star freshman player for Smithson Valley, team leader in assists with over 430 this season. And now we'll look at the Canyon Cougarettes. Each player is being introduced along with their favorite teacher. The first player that was introduced was Meg Howard, not in uniform. You see the brace, or the cast rather, on her right leg. Suffered the ankle injury. She is out for the rest of the season. Coming up here, number 25 for the Rangers, wearing the red libero jersey, Kaylin Hernandez, a team-high 22 digs in the win over Smithson Valley last month. And finally right there, Aaron Jones, who had an absurd 59 assists in the win over the Rangers back on September 11th. And now time for the playing of our national anthem here at the Cougar Den. And a beautiful rendition of our national anthem sung by one of the Canyon High School students here at the Cougar Den. And we are ready to go here at Canyon High School. Smithson Valley and Canyon, longtime rivalry. A couple of Comal ISD schools going to battle here tonight. And both teams wearing their white jerseys with the exception of the liberos. Kaylin Hernandez for Canyon. And Gabby Smith for Smithson Valley. A look inside the Cougarette huddle. Canyon playing for 6th win in a row tonight. And for win number 30 on the year, Canyon won 27 matches a year ago. And with a victory, it would mark the Cougarettes' 7th 30-win season over the past 8 years. This team back on track after a relatively down year a year ago, again because of the high bars set by Coach Sanders over the course of 2 decades. Even a successful season in which a team goes 27-16, not the bar the Cougarettes have set for themselves over time. Smithson Valley, meanwhile, 17-15 on the year and a 3-5 in district play. Right now standing alone in 6th place and a game back of 2 teams tied for 4th, New Braunfels and Steele. A look at the players up at the net for the Cougarettes. Angel Jones, one of the better defensive players in the district, leads all 26 6A players and blocks this season with the number 12. And the match will open with service from Maddie Thierry, and this game is underway. Dennis setting it up for Mord for the Rangers. The Cougarettes returning and pick up the match's first point, courtesy of team captain Hannah Berry. a go-to player, big-time leader for the Cougarettes, putting Canyon on the board. Dennis from McLeod, and the Rangers tie it up. Tara McLeod, the senior for Smithson Valley, team leader in blocks, third of the team in kills with more than 220. Has committed to play collegiate volleyball at nearby St. Mary's in San Antonio. Good dig there by Smith. Better block up top from Angel Jones. The Rangers saw a lot of that in the first meeting back on September 11th. Jones, a team-high 3.5 blocks in a match the Cougarettes won in 4 sets. 2-1 Canyon lead is no more. McLeod again for Smithson Valley, courtesy of a nice setup from the freshman, Maddie Dennis. Over the past 9 matches, Dennis, who's now on service for the Rangers, averaging about 10 assists per set, over 250 total during that stretch. Nearly picked one up there before Barry came up with a dig for the Cougarettes. And Smithson Valley now in front for the first time, 3-2. And the freshman serves this one into the net, and we're tied at 3. And now Jones serves for Canyon. She is committed to play at SMU, did so before the start of the season. Dennis from McLeod again. It went off the noggin of Fury, but the Cougarettes kept it alive. McLeod is on fire, meanwhile, for Smithson Valley to start things off here. Another kill for the Rangers senior. And Smithson Valley seesaws back in front by a point. And now service for McLeod. Had 9 kills and 2 blocks against the Cougarettes last month. Kept alive by McLeod, but in no man's land. That was set up nicely by, who else? Kylie Treflick for the Cougarettes. And now Aaron Jones, the sophomore setter, will serve. Again, Jones, 59 assists in the win over the Rangers last month. As we see Esther Douglas tied up, or give the Rangers back the advantage, rather, 5-4. Quick sub for Smithson Valley. Lauren Coiner, injury-plagued 2018, comes out. And Jay Bernal, the sophomore, into the match for Smithson Valley. Does have a team-high 22 service aces this season. Nice setup again for Treflick. She has accounted for over 500 kills this season, nearly 30% of the team's total. And now goes to the bench as Brooke Homfeld serves for the Cougarettes. Dug out by Bernal. Dennis with the assist. Cross court for Tenise Morrig. Rangers back in front, 6-5. And Treflick back in for Canyon on the Cougarettes' back line. A lot of nice net play so far from both teams. That time, Emma Jubila, the sophomore, with a hammer to tie it up at 6. And here is Hernandez on service. Dennis for Morg. That got the better of Barry. And Smithson Valley back in front, 7-6. And now we'll see Gabby Smith serving. Missed all of last season for Smithson Valley with a knee injury. And retweaked the injury back in the spring. And also battled off-season shoulder problems. But Smith out there right now and will get service again as the Rangers have put together back-to-back points. and lead 8-6. Here is Smith. 20 aces of her own this year. Second on the team behind Bernal. And Bernal can't catch up to that fastball from Angel Jones. Canyon serving and trailing by 1. Here is Theuri, who has filled the role of defensive specialist for Canyon following the injury to Meg Howard. Dennis, nicely done for McLeod, but dug out by Theuri. And now McLeod, the projection up at the net. Playing very inspired so far, the outset of tonight's match. 3 kills and a block now already for the Rangers senior. Here's Morig's serve, dug out by Treflick. Rangers returning. Coiner has that one deflected by Angel Jones. Good dig by Morg, but right to the Ranger bench. And Canyon back to within 1. And now the captain, Barry, 18 kills, 9 digs in the win over the Rangers earlier this season. Dennis for Coiner again. And the Rangers back in front by 2. Smithson Valley trying to end a 2-match losing streak. As Dennis serves. Dennis for Domel. Haven't called her name very much so far early on for Smithson Valley. Great dig there by Gabby Smith. Coiner can't get that one over the net. And Canyon is back to within 1. Looked like Coiner took off a little too early before making contact. And now Angel Jones. Somebody cool off Tara McLeod right now. Nobody has played in more sets this season for the Rangers than McLeod. The experience showing again tonight. Playing very well so far. And now serving again for Smithson Valley. The future St. Mary Rattler has her serve dug out by Barry. Here's Treflick. Now Coiner. Kept alive by Barry. Sent back over by Jones. Great dig there by Hernandez, but ultimately it leads to another Ranger point. Remember, Smithson Valley won the first set of the match last month. The Cougarettes won the next 3 by a 24-point margin. McLeod serve, dug out by Barry. Jones for Treflick, big combination for the Cougarettes all season long. But the Rangers return it the other way. Good back set there. And Treflick touches the net. And Smithson Valley now has its largest lead of the night, in front 13-9. And that time, the Jones to Treflick combo results in a Canyon point, ends the Smithson Valley rally. And now playing up top for the Cougarettes on the front line is Lauren Watina, the junior, joined by Treflick and Emma Jubila, beg your pardon, as Aaron Jones serves it up for Canyon. Dennis keeps it alive for Domel. Good dig there by Hernandez. Gabby Smith was there, but the ball got the better of her. And now Canyon is within 2. And now again, the sophomore Aaron Jones serving. Made the all-tournament team at Pearland earlier in the year. Coach Sanders commenting earlier today that Jones has great hands, smart player, but most importantly, always team first. But now gives up service to Bernal for Smithson Valley. A first-year varsity player for the Rangers, a sophomore, but has played in all but 10 sets this season. Looking to pick up her 23rd ace of the year and cannot. And Canyon back to within 2. And here's Homfeld serving for the second time. A serving specialist for Coach Sanders, who typically comes in for Treflick and does have 10 aces this season, and 4 of them coming in 26 6A play. Smith, Dennis for Douglas. Smithson Valley right now on top by 3, and this is with McLeod on the bench. So if you're Canyon, this is an important stretch to get service back and get a rally going. That one falls right between 4 Rangers. And here is Hernandez, the senior, to serve for Canyon, as we see Angel Jones check back into the front line. Bernal the dig for Smithson Valley. The setup again, Dennis for Esther Douglas. The sophomore didn't record any stats against the Cougarettes last month and has been pretty active so far in the first set tonight. Smith's serve is over. Kept alive by Domel. Dennis for McLeod. Double hit. The call. And a timeout called by Canyon with Smithson Valley in front, 17-13. A look at the Cougarette huddle led by head coach Heather Sanders, again in her 20th season here at Canyon. And she is just 2 wins shy of an important milestone. Comes into the match tonight with 598 career wins as Canyon head coach, needing 2 more for an even 600. And keep this in mind, during this 5-match winning streak, again, the Cougarettes have not lost a single set. They've only dropped 4 in 8 district matches this season, but one of them did come to Smithson Valley back on September the 11th. And now we'll look inside the Ranger huddle with their second-year head coach, Courtney Patton. Only year 2 at Smithson Valley, but a veteran coach as well. A lot of time at Alamo Heights before coming to Smithson Valley. Out of the timeout. Rangers service and leading by 4. Smith again sends it over again as Barry digs it out. Jones setting it up nicely for Watina for Canyon. A returning letterman for the Cougarettes, who suffered a broken finger a year ago. Playing really well this season of 2018. Watina with over 200 kills and more than 40 blocks. Big play there to give service back to the Cougarettes. McLeod the block at the front. Canyon, though, keeping it alive. Dennis for Morg. Point Smithson Valley. Denise Morg, a 2-sport star for Smithson Valley Athletics, on top of volleyball. Also plays basketball here for the Rangers. Her older brother, Trevon Merrick Woodard, now playing football at TCU. Off the deflection, point Canyon. Dennis from McLeod with a change-up that time, but Hernandez was there. Double hit. Will cut the Ranger, or the Cougarette deficit rather, down to 2. And here's Hannah Berry. She'll be playing next level volleyball as well. This time next fall, we'll be playing at Wheeling Jesuit University. as the Rangers reclaim a 3-point lead, 6 points away from going up 1-0. And now the freshman Dennis, who has been running the Rangers offense all season long. Jones for Treflick. Goes off the hands of McLeod and Coiner. Service back to Angel Jones. Dug out by Morg. Dennis for Coiner, denied. The double team of Emma Jubila, along with Aaron Jones, too much for the Rangers to handle. And Canyon now to within one. And Jones serving again. The 6'2 junior sends it over. Domel has that. Dugout whistle blows. And Smithson Valley now on top by 2. As we approach crunch time here in the first set. Douglas, who's played well for Smithson Valley, back at the front line. McLeod serve, dug out by Hernandez. Jones for Treflick. How many times have the Cougarettes seen that this year? And now the sophomore will serve it over for Canyon. And has her serve dug out by Coiner. Douglas. And her impressive first set continues for Smithson Valley. Here is Bernal. Dug out by Hernandez. Watina has that one punched away by Gabby Smith. Jones for Treflick. Kept alive by Bernal. Good cross-court set up there. Dennis for Lauren Demel. And the Rangers 3 points away from taking the first set. The sophomore again serving it for the Rangers. Right in front of head coach Courtney Patton. And that time Treflick denied by the combination of Douglas and Morig. And a timeout is called with Smithson Valley on top 23-19. A look at the Ranger huddle, and now we go to the Canyon huddle led by head coach Heather Sanders. Look at her volleyball team trying to extend a winning streak. Canyon has won 5 in a row. The only team hotter right now in the 26-6A district is Clemens. The Buffaloes have yet to lose in district play, a perfect 8-0. And meanwhile, Coach Patton going over instructions with her team on the cusp of a very important opening set victory. And a great atmosphere tonight inside the Cougar Den. A rivalry game, wouldn't expect anything less. As Coach Sanders looks on. Her team trying to put together a rally. As Bernal sets it up. The serve is over. Jones for Treflick, but Smith was there. Here is Domel off the deflection, point Canyon. And Treflick comes out now for the Cougarettes as Homfeld comes in to serve again. The service replacement for Treflick all year long. The whistle there against Douglas. And Canyon once down 4, now to within 2. Dennis for Morg. And it sails out. Timeout, Smithson Valley. So the last timeout effective for Coach Sanders for Canyon. At the time called it with the Cougarettes down 4. And now Canyon is within 1. 1 win shy of the 30-win plateau. Typically a watermark for success at high school volleyball. Again, the Cougarettes came up short of that 30-win mark last season. But 29-11 on the cusp of it here in 2018. And very tough to beat here in front of the home crowd. An impressive 15-4 the Cougar Den this season. Timeout is over as Humfeld gets set to serve again for the Cougarettes. Looking to even it up. Deflected by Smithson Valley's front line. Point Canyon, courtesy of Lauren Wattina. And a 4-point rally for Canyon. Good volley here both ways. Jones for Wattina, dug out by Morg. Third hit sent over by DeMel. Jones sets it up for Jubila, and the Cougarettes a 5-point rally on the verge of stealing this one from Smithson Valley. Another timeout called by the Rangers as Coach Sanders again talks to her team. 1 point away from taking this one and taking a 1-0 lead. And the Cougarettes have not led for much of this first set. And not long ago, they were down 23-19. But once service turned over to Humfeld, Canyon has looked really sharp. Their huddle breaks. And the Rangers does as well. Trying to stop the bleeding. Set point for the Cougarettes. Kept alive by Smith. Douglas has that one dug out by Hernandez. Ball still alive. Jones. Again setting it up for Canyon. The whistle blows. And Douglas for Smithson Valley. Looked like she was favoring something for a moment. No, it's not Douglas, it is Domel. It has to exit. And so with that, the Rangers will send in Becca Williams, a freshman. Injury stoppage, we resume after what was a great volley between the two teams. Humfeld waiting patiently, and the whistle blows, and here we go. And off the right hand of Lauren Wattina, the Canyon Cougarettes finish their rally in the first set and take a 1-0 lead over Smithson Valley. Second set coming up. You're watching Canyon High School Volleyball on the Cougars Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Physicians Premier. Our conveniently located freestanding ERs are fully equipped and expertly staffed so you get the best care closest to home. At Physicians Premier, you'll find faster service, friendly doctors, and a comfortable level like no other. And Texas Regional Bank. Buying or building a home? We have construction and mortgage loans to help. For all your personal or business banking needs, Texas Regional Bank. The people you know. And Texas 46, a home-style hill country restaurant, has been in the Spring Branch community for over 30 years, where the focus is on a Lone Star favorite, slow cook barbecue. We can cater or host your next large event too. Welcome to Texas 46.
Welcome back inside the Cougar Den. Canyon on top, 1-0 here on the Cougars Network. Getting ready for the second set. And Canyon into that first set on a 6-0 run. Once down 23-19. The Cougarettes rallied and won the first set 25-23. Impressive stuff from Coach Sanders' group. And again, Canyon extending its winning streak in sets now to 16 in a row. They have not dropped a set in nearly a month. Last losing one September the 14th against Clemens. And on that note, the Cougarettes' next match will be at Clemens this coming Tuesday. After that, the Cougarettes have matches against East Central, Judson, Steele, and San Marcos before the playoffs begin. Meanwhile, Smithson Valley's Rangers try to bounce back after losing that first set despite building a 4-point lead late. They'll host East Central on Tuesday, one of 3 huge home matches left for the Rangers. They will also take on playoff hopefuls Steele and New Braunfels at Ranger Gym before the end of the regular season. And the Rangers looking up at both teams in the 26 6A standings. And right now, Coach Sanders is visiting with her libero, Kaylin Hernandez, sharing a laugh as they get ready to take the floor for the second set. Hernandez, good defense for the Cougarettes all year long. Had 22 digs, a team high, in the win over Smithson Valley last month. It has 128 digs in district play coming into tonight's action. Nobody else in the team has more than 80 in 26 6A play. And service coming up for Smithson Valley to start the second set. Gabby Smith goes to work. The second set is underway. Jones to Jones connection there, but the Rangers tonight at the net. Bernal's dig attempt falls awry. And Canyon the early 1-0 lead. And here is the captain, Hannah Berry. Dug out by Bernal. Dangerously, though, setting that one up perfectly for Angel Jones. Not sure if Aaron Jones could have set that one up better than what we saw Bernal do there for Smithson Valley. Good dig there, though, by the sophomore. Whistle blows. Double hit called against Smithson Valley. And the Cougarettes, dating back to the first set now, have scored 9 unanswered. Dennis from Morg will end that streak. Denise Morg has played well so far for Smithson Valley and now will take the ball and serve it the other way as we see Lauren Coiner check in for the Rangers. A front line right now for Smithson Valley of Dennis, McLeod, and Coiner. Dennis for McLeod. Good dig, though, by Fury. A block attempt up top for Smithson Valley. Does not result in a Ranger point. It will go to Canyon. Cougarettes in front, 4-1. Canyon trying to sweep the season series for the first time in 4 years. Last doing so back in 2014. The Rangers swept the series a year ago. Brought this up earlier, though. Over the past 18 matches, very even play. 9 wins both ways. Smithson Valley and Canyon. And there again is Kylie Treflick. Smithson Valley had a hard time dealing with her in the previous match. Treflick had a season-high 29 kills in the 4-set victory. Coach Sanders has made the comment that when Treflick is on, she's a monster. One of the more dynamic players to come through the program, saying a lot given the Cougarettes' success over the past 2 decades. Tina with too much on that one for Canyon. We'll give the Rangers service back at a point. And Smithson Valley to within 2. Now down 5-3. Jones for Watina. Good play by Coiner. Here's Jones for Treflick again. Goodness, what a combination. Treflick again comes out as her service sub comes in Homfeld. When we visited with Coach Sanders before the start of the match tonight, commenting on Treflick, who just got back from a campus visit to Lubbock, as she is committed to play at Texas Tech along with former Cougarette teammate Brooke Canis. It felt like Treflick came back feeling really confident. Confident in what her future may hold and feeling good about what the present holds as well, as Canyon's playing really good volleyball as we approach the home stretch of the 2018 season. After a 5-5 start, Canyon has won 24 of its last 30. The Cougarettes lead here, though, trimmed down to 2. As the Rangers make a sub. And we see Aaron Feely for the first time tonight. Second-year varsity player who has appeared in 36 sets this season. Double hit called against Canyon. And now the Rangers to within 1. In front of a loud crowd here at the Cougar Den. Student section right now located behind the Canyon bench. Third hit from Morg is dug out by Hernandez. Dennis for Morg again. This time, it's point Canyon. And now Thierry will serve again. One of several Cougarettes who played so well in the first matchup back on September 11th. Third of the team with 16 digs for the Cougarettes, who build their lead to 3, 9-6. Thierry again. That serve got the better of Smithson Valley's defense. Canyon already on top 1-0 and playing with a lot of confidence here in the second set. Thierry's serve dug out by Feely. Cross-court set up there for Morg. Cougarettes keep it alive. Third hit from Barry is blocked up top by the freshman Dennis. And the Rangers are back to within 3. And back to the libero, Gabby Smith. Here's Morg. Brings the Rangers to within 2. Had a double-double against the Cougarettes last month. 11 kills and 20 digs. And played very well in the first set earlier tonight. Smith again. Clipped off the top of the net. Play up front, the whistle blows. And the point will go to the Cougarettes. Dangerous ball there. Deniso made the play for Smithson Valley. Here is Jones for Treflick. Deflected by McLeod. Treflick again from Jones. No denial that time. Canyon back in front by 4, 12-8. Saw these two schools a week ago play each other in football. A game won by Smithson Valley as Treflick is on fire right now for Canyon. A 52-33 Ranger win of the gridiron. Both football teams off tonight, as is the entire 26-6A district. Both getting back to work next week. The Cougars will be here at home to take on the Clemens Buffaloes. Smithson Valley is at East Central. But right now the night belongs to volleyball in the spotlight. Canyon on top 1-0, but the Rangers within 4. And with service, here's Morg. Barry, Jones to Jones. Angel Jones. The hammer thrown down that time by the Cougarette Jr. and future SMU Mustang. Sends it over, or no, into the netting. And a gifted point there for Smithson Valley on the service there. Frontline sub here for Smithson Valley as Becca Williams is in. And a handful to deal with on the opposite side with Aaron Jones, Treflick, and Jubila all up there for Canyon. And how about that play by the sophomore setter Aaron Jones? So all 3 Ranger frontline players cheat up. Found the soft spot there on the court. And now the Cougarettes have their largest lead at 15-10. Dennis for Coiner. Smithson Valley back to within 4. Good kill there for Lauren Coiner. Has only appeared in 20 sets this season after playing in more than 100 a year ago. Having dealt with a lot of injuries over the past 12 months, though, as you see Lauren with Tina, good eyes there for Canyon, lay off that ball. As Canyon's back in front by 5. Homfeld again to serve. We saw that big Cougarette rally late in the first set with her serving the ball over. Jones' third hit dug out by Douglas. Coiner has that one blocked up top by Jubila. A first-year varsity player, Emma Jubila, the sophomore, makes the play. And for Coach Sanders, Jubila was one of the keys to the match tonight, saying that she needed to be effective against Smithson Valley's outside hitters for the Cougarettes to have success. And has played well tonight as the Cougarettes have built a 7-point lead, 18-11. And look inside the Canyon huddle following the timeout call by Coach Patton. Canyon has not quite clinched a playoff berth yet, but a 7-1 start to a district play, and Canyon is on its way to heading back in the postseason. A couple of years ago, 3 years ago to be exact, in 2015, this program played the state semifinals, but over the past 2 years, a couple of one-and-dones for Canyon. Cougarettes still eyeing perhaps a district title, only one game back of first place Clemens. And then after that, looking for a lengthy postseason stay. Meanwhile, Smithson Valley just looking to make the postseason period. Some ground to make up, a game back of the final playoff spot. And in trouble here, down by a set and trailing the second set by 7. How about that setup? Jones that time for Barry. The assist again piling up with the sophomore Aaron Jones. One shy of 60 in the first meeting last month. Dennis for Douglas. Ate up Jones that time. That'll end the Canyon rally. Service back to the Rangers as we see Ashley Acuna check in. Acuna had a team-high 22 digs against the Cougarettes, as you see the Canyon bench with Braunfels sitting down, and back into the match for Canyon is Treflick. But Acuna, the team leader in digs this season, 13 aces on the year and playing for the first time tonight. A Ranger point here. Cuts the deficit down to 6 as Acuna serves again. Trying to spark a Smithson Valley rally. Here is Morrig, deflected up top. Watina's fastball goes off the hand of a Ranger and builds the Cougarette lead back up to 7. And now the senior Hernandez sends it over, and over too far. And now Feely back into serve for Smithson Valley. The second-year varsity junior has a dugout by Barry and to no one. It looked like Barry impeded the path there for teammate Lauren Watina, and now Smithson Valley is within 5. Feely's service over. Ate up Treflick there, kept alive though by Canyon. Good play by the Ranger libero Smith. Morg has that one dug out by Jones. Barry has it blocked. And it will go back to Canyon. 21-15, the Cougarette lead as Thierry serves. Hernandez kept it alive, but not for long as the ball falls in for a Ranger point. Smithson Valley hanging around, but the Rangers now need a really significant rally, with Canyon just 4 points away from going up 2-0. Smith's serve is over. Play at the net. Point Canyon. Jones again, giving the Rangers all kinds of trouble up front. Dennis for Morg. Hernandez, a good play defensively for Canyon. Barry has that one dug out by Feely. Here is Morg, kept alive by Thierry. Blocked up top. Cougarettes not going away. Off the top of the net, it is a point for Smithson Valley. Jones for Treflick. And again results in a Canyon point. Angel Jones has that one dug out by Morrick. Dennis for McLeod. Aaron Jones for Treflick, deflected, and the Cougarettes are a point away from a 2-0 lead. Set point for Jones. Borkasitis for McLeod, kept alive by Canyon. And Smithson Valley stays alive. Good setup there to draw the Rangers to within 6. A lot of subs here for Coach Patton. Dennis is back in to serve now. Checking in for Horkasitis. And the freshman trying to keep the set alive for Smithson Valley. And the Rangers do stay alive here for at least one more. Remember, the Ranger lead in the first set was 23-19 when the Cougarettes made their rally. McLeod off the setup there from Dennis. And the Rangers have a pulse. The lead is down to 4 as Dennis serves again. And Treflick ends the hopes of a comeback for Smithson Valley as the Cougarettes take a 2-0 lead and now one set away from a sweep over the rival Rangers. Third set coming up. You're watching Canyon High School Volleyball on the Cougars Network.
Chicken Express is the place for legendary chicken tenders, the freshest sides, and the best sweet tea in Texas, Chicken E Sweet Tea. Let's give a big thank you to the Brown family for supporting all the high schools in the area for over a decade. Dine in, drive up, or drive through. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
If you bank at Frost, we'll help keep your money safe. If you use your Frost debit card, the chip will make it more secure. If there's a suspicious transaction on your card, you'll get an alert. If you do, you can freeze your card with the Frost app. If you lose your phone, Touch ID login will help keep the app secure. Of course, if all you need is help from people who care, we've got that too.
Back inside the Cougar Den, a lot of energy here at Canyon High School with the home team on top 2-0. Canyon rallied from down 23-19 in the first set to win it 25-23. And the Cougarettes were in control throughout the second set, holding on for a 25-20 win, and now one set away from their first season series sweep over the Rangers in 4 years. A Smithson Valley team which has endured a roller coaster season. As you look inside the Ranger huddle now to Coach Patton's huddle at Smithson Valley, the Rangers began the year 4-0 and then hit a lull in tournament play, specifically in the Pearland and Northeast tournament in San Antonio. But after that, though, the Rangers rebounded right before the start of 26-6A play, but then district began with losses to Clemens, Canyon in 4 sets, and East Central. But then the Rangers roller coaster went back up. They won 3 in a row to climb back into the playoff race, but have since dropped 2 in a row, falling to New Braunfels a week ago, and then on Tuesday to district-leading Clemens at home. And now the Smithson Valley trailing both New Braunfels and Steele by a game, for the fourth and final playoff spot with 6 games left to play. And the Rangers in a lot of trouble right now, down 0-2. Meanwhile, the Cougarettes, with a 7-1 district record, eyeing perhaps a 26-6-8 title, 1 game back of Clemens. And a match against the Buffaloes coming up on Tuesday. Playing with a lot of confidence and momentum right now. A win away or a set away rather from a sweep over rival Smithson Valley, from their 16th home win of the season and 20 home matches played, from their 30th win overall in the year, and a set away from career win number 599 for 20th year head coach Heather Sanders. Can Smithson Valley extend the match here and take the third set, or will the Cougarettes win their 6th match in a row? And this would also be their 18th set victory in a row if they hold on to win. And we're underway. Jones for Barry, dug out by Morg of Smithson Valley. Morg in the setup from Dennis, and she is denied. A lot of great frontline play all night tonight by Canyon, and the Cougarettes build an early 1-0 lead. Thierry serve, dug out by Gabby Smith. Here is McLeod, and with Angel Jones and Aaron Jones right there, McLeod somehow found a way to get that one to drop in, and we're tied at 1. Morg on service. Jones to Jones. That's a point for Canyon. Angel Jones approaching the 300 kill mark on the year with 275 coming into tonight's match. And again, the district leader in blocks, averaging more than 3 blocks per match in 26-6-8 play. And again, keep in mind, Canyon has not played in a 5-set affair in district this season. She's doing this in a lot of sweeps. Really impressive stuff. Treflick has that fastball dug out by Smith, but there keeps it alive. The third hit is over by Barry. Morg, though, good play by Smithson Valley. This one of the better volleys of the night. And then Corner sends one into the net for the Rangers, and the Cougarettes now on top, 3-1. Good setup there. Dennis for McLeod. If you're Smithson Valley, haven't seen enough of that tonight. Did early. Saw McLeod get on a tear for the Rangers in the first set. Morg played well. Smithson Valley built that 23-19 lead, but could not close the door. And the freshman there commits the service error for the Rangers. Maddie Dennis with the serve into the webbing. Canyon back on top by 2 and back with service. And here is Angel Jones. Another good volley between these two, and again Dennis sets it up for McLeod. And Smithson Valley to within 1. The Ranger libero comes out, and Gabby Smith, as we see Douglas, who's also played well tonight, check in on the front line for Smithson Valley. McLeod serve is over. Goodness. The right hand there of Hannah Berry. Too much for the Rangers to handle. Courtesy of another assist from Aaron Jones, who serves again for the Cougarettes. Dug out by Bernal. Becca Williams on the third hit. Can't get it over. If you're Smithson Valley, can't allow that deficit to get much larger rather than it is now. Down 3. It is early, but down 0-2. The pressure will start mounting on the Rangers if they don't make up ground. Dennis for Douglas. And Smithson Valley back within 2. And Ashley Acuna, who did not play in the first set, saw her first appearance in set 2. Makes her first appearance of set 3 and serving. Dangerous setup there by Treflick, and the future Red Raider set that one up for the Rangers for an easy point. And Smithson Valley's cut that 3-point lead down to 1. Again, Acuna, a baker's dozen, 13 aces on the year. Doesn't pick up her 14th there. And instead, the Cougarettes pick up their 7th point. Homfeld, who came in for Treflick, sends it over. Douglas again for Smithson Valley. The sophomore giving Coach Patton reason to be excited about the future as Dennis comes out, as does Becca Williams for Smithson Valley. Aaron Feely back into serve as you look at the front line for both teams. Jones, a cross-court setup there for Barry, but the Rangers able to make the defensive play. Jones, that time with a back set for Lauren Watina. Watina closed out the first set, wrapping up that 6-0 run by the Cougarettes to take the first set 25-23. And with that kill, gives service back to Hernandez. Here is Morg. Has that ball dug out by Barry. Smith for Horcasitas. Douglas, though, can't get the kill. Has the block, though, but the Cougarettes keep it alive. And again deflected by Horcasitas and Douglas. But that time, Douglas at the front with Morg. Can't deny the Cougarettes there. And Canyon on top by 3. Good serve there by Hernandez. It is an ace for the senior. Just inside the back line. That serve dug out by Acuna. Jones for Barry, but that time we see Horcasitas and Douglas combine for the block. Smithson Valley trying to hang around, down 0-2. And trailing by 3 here in the third set. The junior Smith. And Barry couldn't pull back on that one. As a result, the Rangers draw to within 2. More on Gabby Smith, who again has battled knee and shoulder injuries over the past year or so. Coach Pat has made the comment that having her on the back line has brought a sense of comfort for this Ranger volleyball team. And right now, sparking a rally for Smithson Valley. Rangers within 1 now as timeout is called. And look inside Coach Patton's huddle. Her team 17-15 on the year, 3-5 in 26 6A play. Brought up the Cougarettes' impressive home record, 15-4. Smithson Valley's had some troubles playing outside of Ranger Gym this season, only 5-9 on the road this year. And now look to Coach Sanders and her huddle. Again, her team is on the doorstep of another 30-win campaign at 29-11 coming into the match tonight. If they finish off Smithson Valley, it would mark the 7th 30-win season for the Cougarettes over the past 8 years, the exception being a year ago. By the way, it appears that Lauren Domel for the Rangers done for the night. Her right shoe is off. It is taped up and iced up. Looks to be done this evening for Smithson Valley. Could be a big blow for the Rangers as Canyon pulls back in front by 2. Domel, the team leader in kills, second to the team in digs. A veteran presence. Nearly 200 sets played in 2 seasons. High energy player, but done for the night. Barry able to keep that one just inside the back line of the corner. Saw a hit from Barry on that side of the court earlier in the match that sailed wide. That one on target. Horcasitas for Morik blocked up top. Barry and Angel Jones. And Canyon building some momentum here. 4-point lead and 12 points away from the sweep. Here is McLeod, and she's denied by Jones. Both of them, Angel and Aaron. Fieri serve, dug out by Gabby Smith. Here's Horcasitas. The whistle blows, and the point will go to Smithson Valley. A 14-10 Cougarette lead as Moore takes over on service for the Rangers. Smithson Valley trying to end a 2-match losing streak, but in a tough spot right now as they wipe up a wet spot on the floor right near the center court logo. Again, the Rangers down 0-2, and a loss tonight would send them to 3-6 in district play. Morik serve dug out by Hernandez. There's a setup for Angel Jones. What a match she has had tonight. Everywhere for the Canyon Cougarettes. The 6'2 junior has made play after play right up front. The captain serve. Hannah Barry has it dug out by Gabby Smith. Here is Aaron Jones for Treflick. Blocked by Smithson Valley, and the soft spot found again by the Cougarettes, courtesy of the sophomore Aaron Jones. You look at the star players for Canyon. Barry is the captain, again serving here for Canyon. She's that veteran presence. But in terms of playmakers, Angel Jones, Aaron Jones, Kylie Treflick, Caitlin Hernandez have played like stars tonight. And now the Cougarettes 8 points away from the sweep. Timeout, Smithson Valley. A lot of smiles on the faces of the Cougarettes there inside of Coach Sanders' huddle. Mentioned all the plateaus that the Cougarettes are on the cusp of reaching, including the 30th win this year. Again, Coach Sanders picks up one tonight. That'll put her at .599 for her career. As you look at this raucous crowd inside the Cougar Den. Student section has been loud all night tonight. A lot of support for what has been a great year of Canyon volleyball. Out of the timeout, still Canyon service. And in front 17-10. Play resumes, so the Cougarettes trying to build off the momentum. Here is Horcasitas for Bernal. Good dig by Hernandez. Aaron Jones for Treflick again. That is so much fun to say and to watch all night long, that combination. Aaron Jones to Kylie Treflick. The final year the Cougarettes can say that. Treflick a senior, but Jones, Canyon will see a lot more of her over the next couple of years, only a sophomore, as Bernal brings Smithson Valley back to within 7. And a couple of subs here for Coach Patton. The freshman Maddie Dennis is back in, as is McLeod and Becca Williams. Dennis is served, dug out by Barry. Jones to Jones, that combo working pretty well as well tonight. Canyon 6 points away from the sweep. And now we see Avery Eiley into the match for the first time. The senior does have 5 aces in limited action this season. Good setup there, Dennis for McLeod. If the Cougarettes' top combo is Aaron Jones to Kylie Treflick, Smithson Valley certainly has been Maddie Dennis to Tara McLeod this year. The Rangers within 7, but they've got to get that deficit much closer right now before the Cougarettes get things going, even more than they have already. Jones faked out the Rangers there. The fake set leads to a kill. An 8-point Cougarette lead. And now Jones serving as well, as we see Nicole Deering check in for the first time for Canyon on its front line. And there was Deering, whose bump went right into the web. And Acuna back in for Smithson Valley to serve here. The junior sends it over, dug out by Barry. Here is Jones setting it up for Jubila. Kept alive by Smithson Valley, and the Rangers have pulled to within 6. Here's Jones again for Treflick, but denied by Becca Williams and Douglas. Treflick tries again. That time advantage Kylie Treflick. And Treflick exits. Homfeld in again, and maybe to close the door on this one. Acuna, Dennis to Douglas, but dug out by Hernandez. Jones to Treflick, dug out by Acuna. Morig with the hammer. Picked up by Hernandez. Sent back over by Homfeld. Dennis for Douglas to change up. Cougarettes keep it alive. Dennis for Douglas. That time, point Smithson Valley off the hand of Hernandez. But the Rangers still in need of a big rally here. Turning points won't do it if you're Smithson Valley. Feely serve. Dug out by Treflick. Good dig there by Gabby Smith. Morig's third hit. Sent back by Canyon. Block at the net, but deflected by Douglas and Horcasitas. And Canyon now 3 points away. Horcasitas with a nice back serve there for Morig. Ultimately leads to a Ranger point. Smithson Valley still breathing, but down 6 and down 0-2. A lot of work to be done. Here's Smith serve to her opposite libero, Hernandez. There is Hannah Berry. And the veteran comes up with a play that's now eclipsed more than 400 kills on the year. And Canyon is inching towards the sweep. That's serve dug out by Smith. Here's Horcasitas for McLeod. That ball falls in, courtesy of Horcasitas. Found the soft spot in Canyon's defense. As we see Acuna check to the Ranger bench. And Morg now serving. The whistles blow, and a lineup foul here against Smithson Valley will gift wrap the Cougarettes a point. And Coach Patton asking about that whistle. Call stands, and here we go. Set point and match point for Canyon. Berry serve. Dug out by the Rangers. Here is Jones. Now Smith for Bernal. Jones looking to end it. The whistle blows. It's over. Point Canyon, match Canyon. A Cougarette sweep over the rival Rangers here tonight. And for Canyon, it's 6 wins in a row while the Rangers drop their third straight in 26-6-8 play. A 25-17 win with the Cougarettes in the third set and a 3-0 sweep tonight over Smithson Valley. Back to wrap things up. You're watching Canyon High School Volleyball on the Cougars Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Physicians Premier. Our conveniently located freestanding ERs are fully equipped and expertly staffed so you get the best care closest to home. At Physicians Premier, you'll find faster service, friendly doctors, and a comfortable level like no other. And Texas Regional Bank. Buying or building a home? We have construction and mortgage loans to help. For all your personal or business banking needs, Texas Regional Bank. The people you know. And Texas 46, a home-style hill country restaurant, has been in the Spring Branch community for over 30 years, where the focus is on a Lone Star favorite, slow cook barbecue. We can cater or host your next large event too. Welcome to Texas 46.
Welcome back inside the Cougar Den. It is a Cougar sweep as Canyon sweeps rival Smithson Valley tonight here at Canyon High School. The Cougarettes were down 23-19 in the first set. Rallied though to win that 25-23, and after that it was all Canyon. The Cougarettes won in the second set 25-20. The third set 25-17. As a result, Canyon's winning streak is now at 6 in a row, and now their district record stands at 8-1, while the Rangers fall to 3-6 in 26-6-8 play. An exciting match tonight. For more on everything Canyon Athletics, log on to Cougars Network. Entire Cougars Network crew, I'm Brain Freeman saying good night from Canyon High School.